So, let the games begin. So I've just got back from my trip to Portsmouth. It's hilarious. So I gets back here and I walks in. So fucking hell, I'm so tired. It's about like what time was it? It was about 5:30 in the morning when I just woke up. I was like sleeping next to the cemetery in my car, but it's fucking freezing. So it was like, fuck that, I'm just gonna like do one now. And fuck it, if I come back early and shit my message up. Because I didn't want to come back too early because I thought, well, after the arguments and stuff like that, I might, might freak her out if I just come back at about 3 in the morning. You know what I mean? I don't want to scare her. So I fucking stayed even longer next to the cemetery, fucking freezing cold. It wasn't too bad though, because I was listening to this podcast. It was about this guy who's like, he saw like alien lights and some shit. Because he like, the theory with like the Bigfoots, the orbs, like the blue, white and green and red, I think. The orbs, the theory is that is like basically Bigfoot in spirit form, because if you saw Bigfoot in real life, you'd just be shit scared, which I wouldn't imagine you would be. But the theory behind Bigfoot is that like some alien civilization put them there as a kind of like between us and them. You know what I mean? So like, they kind of like help people out in certain ways and some shit. I don't know the full story, who knows. But the people up there are supposed to be like, the star people. But then you got the good ones, you got the bad ones and all this. Quite interesting here. So, yeah, the orbs. So that's spirit fun. So like, no fucking wonder you can't ever see the Bigfoot. But anyway, so I was listening to the story. And as it goes, like, this guy was driving in his car with this woman. And he saw like a blue orb, but she didn't, and he didn't say nothing because obviously, like, if you say anything about alien abductions or like you think you're in contact with aliens, everyone thinks you're fucking crazy. So you can only get away with it if you're God, because God knows everything. So anyway, but then his missus, like, she sees another orb, a green one or some shit, like. So then she starts like, oh fuck, this shit's real, like, you know what I mean? So they're driving, and then as they're driving, a white orb's following them, like, fast as fuck, catching up with the car. And the girl has this vision of like a white-haired Indian chief, Native American dude, just laughing at her. And then this carried on and all that, and then I think some other orb showed up, a different colour, and basically like, like in their mental talk, whatever, like voice of God type shit. Basically like told him basically what you need to do, which was like the ceremony thing with tobacco, where you'd tear your cigarette off and chuck the back out the window. As mad as it sounds. So, anyway, relating that to my story. So I was at the cemetery. I went to see my dad's cemetery, like I mentioned. But then, like, I went up to my girlfriend's grand's cemetery. I don't know why. It was just right next to the university where I went, where it was dead quiet. So I went there. And it was just quiet. It's a perfect spot for that, just parking up and just falling asleep in the car, because that's what I was had to do. Because I was like, I'm not going home. I'm not coming back here just to fucking either one, have a massive fucking argument going with my missus, or two, just scared. I don't want to fucking scared. You know what I mean? As far as she knows, she probably thinks I'm gonna fucking murder or some shit. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Peace and love all the way. So, I sort of decided I'll sleep in the fucking car again another night. And trust me, it is not easy to sleep in a car that's tiny a little shitty green fucking Fiesta that's tiny and goddamn cold. So I did it. Oh. But as I'm doing and listening to this podcast and I'm hearing this story, I think, right, fuck it, I'll just give it a go, you know what I mean? Because I do struggle with my tobacco. And some people know, a lot of people know. I just can't, I just love it. Fucking love it. I wish it didn't kill you. But it does very quickly. Fucks your lungs up and you can't run for shit. So anyway, so I did the ritual, just like fucking, there was like a perfect stone in a circle, it looked beautiful, it's like a bit of a weird thing to have at a cemetery, and that's a particular spot next to a lake, but I thought, hey, perfect spot, and all the stars were out, so I could see all the stars, so I was just like, you know, giving a reminder to all my brothers up there, you know what I mean, nice one. And then, so I do the thing, rip the cigarette, put it on top of the rock, and then I get back in the car. I obviously had my last cigarette just before, you know, walking on the gravestone. Just going, fucking love this. I could join you, but or should I join you? Just should I? You know, not. It's tough, man, because that was a really nice last cigarette. And then I did that, and then I got in the car. Got my full packet of tobacco that I just bought, chucked it out the window. First time I've ever done that. So as far as it goes, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. But yeah, I get back, so I eventually get back home. Because I kept waking, I could only catch sleep for like half an hour. I timed it, man. I'd go try to go to sleep, and I'd just wake up fucking freezing. And I'd look at the clock and it'd be like an hour gone. And it was so, fucking someone's here at the door, 2 seconds, I'll be back.